Hi everybody, this is Linda, and today we're going to do a little demo on this Cosori food saver. Now it's a lot simpler to use than you can imagine. If you want to, when you're vacuuming a bag and sealing a bag, you push on there's a little thing, a little picture of a hand. You push that down till it clicks. And a lot of people might think that you push it again to open it, but you don't. On each side there's this little lever. There's a lever on each side. And let me see. You push in on it and it opens the unit. Now, the rough side of the bag, and they send you a bag. They send you two sizes. This is a small size. The rough side of the bag needs to be facing the unit that seals it. And you have to lift up this bar and put the bag under it. Allow yourself at least 2 inches at the top to seal. There we go. Another thing I need to tell you is the cutting mechanism is also on this, but it only works from right to left. So if you want to cut your bag, make sure it's on the right side. I'm going to cut this little bag here. There it goes. That's what I want to use. Then I'm going to seal one end of it. And all I do is, I think this is the heating bar right here. You take that. Remember, you got to have 2 inches. Not at the bottom. You have to have 2 inches on the top. You push it down with the little handprints till it clicks. And it's not hard to do. Then you're going to hit manual seal. You hear that little poof. It's done. Push in on the sides and your bag is sealed. Now also, let me zoom in just a little bit so you can see this better. There's a normal vacuum and a gentle vacuum. Like gentle is for the softer things like, I don't know, grapes and fruits and anything that you don't want flattened while it's being put under pressure. They have a moist setting and a dry setting. They have then that you control that with the pressure button. The food, dry or moist, that's controlled with the food button. Then it has a canister, and they actually send you the tube for the canister, but I didn't get a canister, but I got the tube to use with one. And these are pretty much universal, I think. So if you want to put something, I don't know, dried nuts, something you don't want to go bad, you put it in the canister and you pull all the air out, and then it's good forever. And then there's also a marinade button. And that's if you want to put meat or whatever you want to marinate. Put it in a bag, leave enough room so that all the juice doesn't flow into this pressure chamber, and hit the marinade button and it'll adjust. And then when you hear that little poof, it's done. Marinate it for ever how long you want to. Then they say that this right here, well, you can't see it. Let me move back. That this right here is a bag opener. So you just run your bag under that and it will open the bag. But now And I already vacuumed some grapes. I bought some grapes and I bought more than I'll use before they go bad. I kind of snipped the sharp edges off of the little branches they grow on. And I am actually going to freeze these grapes. And if you've never had a frozen grape, you don't know what you're missing. They're delicious. So that's my grapes. Now I've got this bag, and it's best, it says in the directions, don't fill the bag more than 3/4 full. So right now, I've got some chicken tenders. I keep moving this thing back. Let me get some gloves because I don't want to touch this chicken. Whoops. There we go. Sorry about that. So I got my gloves here. I got these chicken tenders and there's way too many in there for just 2 people. If you're having a guest or something, it's a different story. But if you're not, then you need to freeze some of them because chicken, it goes bad pretty quickly. And you don't want to waste it. You don't want to waste your chicken. So I feel like Sam and I would eat 2 pieces of these tenders at a meal. So that's pretty much what I'm going to save out. But in the meantime, I'm going to use my bag here. And I'm going to put 4 of these in here. Remember, when they're flattened out, they're big. Now that's 1 meal. That's 4. 2 for each of us. I'm going to straighten them out a little bit here. Not because you have to, because that's the way I am. I've got 2 inches at the top. I've got the rough side toward the bottom. I'm going to put, this is the vacuuming chamber. That's what's going to pull the air out, and this is what's going to seal it. So you've got to make sure that this bag is over that. And we'll see how this does. I'm going to put it down. Try to get all the wrinkles out of it. And I don't think it really matters if it's normal or gentle on this chicken. And watch that thing pull the air out. There goes the little push. And here's my chicken. All vacuumed. Ready for the freezer. And you can write on these bags. You know. I think I'm going to do 1 more. I don't think I'm going to use this chicken right away. Remember what I told you about the little cutting bar. It always goes from left to right. I don't know why. So don't ask me. We'll pull this down. Lower that again. Cut my bag. I'm going to release that. rough side towards the heating bar. And I'm going to seal this bag here. I'm going to hit manual seal. And all I want it to do really is just seal the end of the bag. There goes a little push sound. Push in the levers on the side here, one on each side. My bag is sealed at the bottom. Open this up, and here goes. Well, that's weird shaped. Well, this wasn't cut well. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to push those down toward the bottom. Rough side towards the sealing element, and this has got to be near the rough side near the sealing element, which is this. And this little spout right here is where it sucks out the air. So we got to have that. You're going to push this down on the sides where the two little hands are. Do I show it? Right here. And there's one in the exact same place on the other side. So you push it down till it clicks. And I'm going to hit vacuum seal. Look what a short amount of time. There goes a little poof sound. Ready to be opened. And here's my chicken tenders. All sealed up. Nice and tight. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is some strawberries. I washed them. And always lift this up. Going underneath. Now this is going to determine what size my bag is. That's the size I want. Oh, now I cut it off. Remove the bag. Let's open at one end, and then you know I have to close it. So it has got to be, and what that means, down here. Manual seal. It's ready. Now, before I get into these strawberries, I'm taking these gloves off. Now I'm going to use the wet function. And I've already cut these, and they are wet. And you know, look how huge they are. You know why? Because they do not, I'm going to use the word breed, but they don't plant strawberries for sweetness anymore. They're planted and grown for size. And that's the honest truth. Because I can remember as a child how sweet strawberries were. We loved them. But they're not anymore. you know, you depend on sugar to sweeten them. And that's so wrong. It's all about money these days, guys. All about money. That's why you don't place your trust on worldly things. Alright, I'm going to put this aside now. Alright, here's our strawberries. And you know they're slightly wet. But I really don't want them, I don't think I need to use the wet cycle, but I'm going to, just to see what happens. Alright, here we go. Put my bag in, and you know that it's got to be near the little spout that draws the air out, and it has to go over the heating element that seals the bag. So, get that in there. And I'm going to put this on moist. Whoop, yeah, gentle and moist. I'm going to hit vacuum. And I can see it's going to take a whole lot longer. In fact, I'm going to cancel that because I don't think I did it right. And I don't know why here. Well, we're going to try it one more time. There we go. Can you see it now? I just had something wrong. I don't know what. See it sucking the moisture? But my berries aren't crushed. I'm going to show you. My berries are not crushed. I think I just heard the poof. Yeah, I heard it. It's been too long. Here we go. And it's sealed. And it took out the moisture. Very simple to use. Alright, the last demo I've got are the grapes that I did earlier. I'm going to put my bag down here, put it under this little bar. I forget what you call that bar. I'm going to move the bag cutter over to the right side. Now I got a lot of grapes here. And I'm going to cut my bag. Take that out. I'm going to seal this end of it. Uh-oh. Y'all, I am so sorry. I need somebody to help me. And don't say Sam can help you, because he is not. Okay. It's already done its poof. I'm just changing it. It really didn't need to be on moist. And I think that's sealed. It's not. You see that? I didn't think it looked right. We're gonna do that over. Dry and normal. I should have hit manual seal instead of vacuum seal, but that's okay. I'm going to cancel that and see it didn't seal yet, so I'm going to push it down hard. Now it was on the seal, and there we are. Now it is sealed. You can tell because of the ridge. If there's any broken places in it, you'll know. Alright, I'm going to unplug this for the time being. There we go. And I'm going to move it aside. And here's our grapes. I didn't cut any of these off, and I really don't have that many. I really don't need to seal them because I'm gonna eat them. They're so good. But I'll put them in here. Oh, I unplugged that and I shouldn't have. But in any case, there we go. The rough side of the bag. I'm going to have to turn this around again and plug it back in. Lift it up. And you don't ever lock this down while it's not being used. You never do that. They say, well, what the instructions, that's locking it down right there. What the instructions say is that it could cause damage to the sealing element if it stays locked down for a long time. Alright, so we're going with the normal, and I'm just going to push that. There's a little whoosh sound. Push the little ends in. And there's our grapes. Good forever. I appreciate Cosori letting me demo this for them. It's compact, it's light, it's easy to use. I mean, it couldn't get any easier. I've explained everything to you, and that's how hard. It's not hard to learn. But I mean, you can even put things in a canister and you can marinate with it. It's got a button for it. So I'll put a link below to the site where you can find this Food Saver by Cosori, and it's been a pleasure to use it. So thank you all for coming in and spending a little bit of time with me. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and subscribe if you haven't. So until next time, you all take care, and God bless every one of you.